Well, children, today I've brought in a salt shaker. It's actually a Buffalo Bills salt shaker. That makes it even better. But it's full of salt, and I can pour it out. We could have some salt here if we wanted to. What do you use salt for? You use salt to put on your food. And I was thinking, what kind of food do you like to put your salt on? The other night we had corn on the cob, and so we put the salt on our corn on the cob, and it would taste pretty bad without that. I put it some on my steak. I put salt on popcorn. I'm sure you put it on popcorn as well. It's really good without. It's not that good without that. You probably put it on watermelon. A lot of people put salt on watermelon too. They shake it up, put it on the watermelon kind of thing. When you put salt on something, what does it do? Well, it adds flavor. It makes the food taste better. That's what we're trying to do. It spices things up. Well, you might know that Jesus said that Christians are the salt of the earth. So you're salt. You're supposed to be salt. And what Jesus is trying to say is that you're supposed to make the world taste better, or you're supposed to make the world a better place. You're the salt of the earth. And so what that means for you kids is that when you're with some of your playmates, when you're in school, and there's a fight that breaks out, either a fist fight or maybe just a verbal fight. You're supposed to be salt when that happens, and you're supposed to help calm that fight down and make it peaceful. That's what being the salt of the earth is all about. Or maybe when you're at school and one of the kids gets picked on, and it's not really fair, and they're really suffering. You're supposed to be the salt of the earth, and you're supposed to take up the side and make it fair. Stand up for that person that's getting picked on. You're the salt of the earth. Or maybe, you've got a friend in school or someplace and they're hungry. Maybe they forgot their lunch, and maybe you could share with them. You could be the salt of the earth. Or maybe when somebody in school is sick, you find out somebody's sick, well, you go home and you pray. You get alone with God and you pray because you want to be the salt of the earth for that person. So just like we put salt on food to make it better, you're salt, and you're salt in your world, and you're supposed to be the salt that comes on things, and you're supposed to make it better too. So I hope you will do that this week. Jesus wants you to be salt. He says you are salt. And so, be kind, do something for somebody else, make a situation better. You're the salt of the earth. Have a great week, kids, and be doing that this week. Thanks.